And we're back, and I am still very glad to have my new AC. If it's too noisy in the background, let me know, but I realized it was just over here. This wound.
No wonder this guy is swimming in circles. He's missing half of his internal navigation system.
Poor little guy. Boom.
Here you go, pal. Whoa. I think we're back on course.
Alright. How would you know that from any other time the creature
I think I fixed your
changed
manatee
course?
problem.
How about that? I felt the beast rumble and checked my compass. It says that we're right on course.
Ancient manatee mating grounds? Here we come.
How did you fix his sense of direction?
Funny you should ask. I ran into your old crew.
My crew?
Yeah, and they had the cochlea the entire time. I just pretended I wanted to join their stupid club and...
My crew?
Yeah, your crew. Alive this entire time. Who would have thunk?
You betrayed us!
Yeah, I did kind of sell you guys out.
We trusted you!
Unbelievable, man.
Look, guys, I can explain.
There's no need.
Bug-Eye, the unlikely voice of reason.
Breaking the trust of the Brotherhood has only one consequence.
An embarrassing facial tattoo?
Death. Kill him.
Heyo!
This is not going well.
Morgan, Doll, it's killing time!
Excuse me?
A trio of bloodthirsty mutineers are gonna pop out of that hole in 3, 2,
What did I say earlier about running to me for help?
1.
Chase music. Alright.
I'm gonna watch Moose.
I could use a hand!
Ha! He wants help from a girl.
Are you still whining over that little scratch I gave you back on the narwhal?
How come there's no
Smite him,
stop
smite
to
him.
kick her in the head option?
It's go time, Morgan!
I can't just be told when to fight. I'm not some junkyard dog.
Yeah, man. Treat a woman with respect, would you?
I am surprised
I'm
Noogie
gonna
can run this
crush
long.
him.
Oh, there we go.
Faster minions.
The mutineers were calling you a pansy earlier.
No, we weren't. He said you were a wilting flower.
That sounds like Guybrush Threepwood.
Look, I'm sorry about before.
Sorry about what?
About assuming you were incapable of handling the situation. You are capable. Now, please, show these mutineers your capabilities.
And?
And you're a mighty bounty hunter.
That's sweet. But aren't you forgetting something?
The sword.
Huh. What? Oh! Weapon privileges restored.
Alright.
Thank you.
Manatee seems unperturbed.
Mutineers of the crew of Coronado de Cava. I would like to establish, for the record, that the 4 of you were just manhandled by a woman. So in essence, you've been woman-handled. Which I imagine was not near as pleasant as it sounds.
Go dangle your yardum, you traitor.
I'm
Nice
sure
work,
Noogie
Morgan.
liked it.
Thanks, Captain. I mean, thanks, Honey Bunch.
Now, Coronado, how do we get out of here?
I'm 14 steps ahead of you, mijo. Here, this should do the trick. That's a unique formula of Panamanian prune juice, East Indian espresso beans, and booty breakfast bran flakes. A few drops administered to the creature's digestive system should be our one-way ticket.
So it's a
topside.
laxative.
Got it. A few drops in the biggest bile pool I can find. Done
Well, at least
and
we didn't
done.
have to watch it.
Quick, everyone on board!
That's gonna hurt coming out. I don't care how big you are.
Hold on to your pantalones!
Bloom ride. I don't want to think too much about it. Whee! At least there'll eventually be a light at the end of the tunnel. Again, I don't want to think too hard about it. That's scary and wrong.
have been worse.
Really?
Just a quick trip up the blowhole.
Manatees don't have blowholes.
Yeah. Yuck.
Hey, about down there.
I was a bit of a monkey's ass.
No, well, yes, but I was going to say that your style's not so bad.
Nothing if not stylish.
Gets the
Anyway,
job done.
I work alone. But you and I made a decent team.
Hey, lovebirds, quit flapping your gums and get up here. My treasure sits mere fathoms away. And my ship, the Howler Monkey. I thought I'd never see you
Ship's been
again.
floating there for
I have
years.
dropped anchor down to the mating grounds and the cavern of La Esponja Grande. Now, if only my lawyer crew was worth a piece of eight. Star crew member even had the temerity to expire.
What's the problem?
Santino was not only a world-class swordsman, bullfighter, and pastry chef. He was also, most importantly, an unrivaled skin diver. There is no other man who can survive the swim down to the mating grounds.
Guybrush can hold his breath for 10 minutes.
Is
Yep.
that so?
Yep. And I have freakish toe strength.
Well then, what are you waiting for, bucko?
Jesus, give him
and
that
make
time
it
to
a snappy.
prepare. Make you snappy, jerk. All right. Under the sea. Under the sea. Okay, how long are they going to be showing me going down? Okay, there we go. That's still quite a ways. Do I have to view the entire descent? I kinda do. There we go, touchdown.
Well, that stuff in my pockets really weighs me down.
That's our manatee friend. That's other manatees.
Whoa. Check out the ominous remains of dead giant sea creatures. Odd.
Giant treasure chest.
Well, let's see here. 6,000 doubloons, the jewel crown of Queen Archipelago. Oh, and a golden wrenchy thing. Score!
Warning!
Leviathan country. All ocean life is dangerous. Do not approach or feed.
How secret is it if it's a giant tourism sign?
The Ancient Voodoo Artifact Preservation Society welcomes you to La Esponja Grande. Please stay on the path.
I mean, somebody's maintaining this sign. It's not all faded and whatnot. Oh well, time to get El Esponja Grande with no more problems. Smooth
Later.
sailing ahead.
The
Yep.
home of La Esponja Grande.
I'm not even worried there's a cutscene having him go in. Dun dun dun. Okay, they're dragging out the dun 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 here. There we go. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. That manatee's big even compared to the one we were just inside.
Horrible. Teeth. Gnashing. Ferocious. Leviathan.
Yeah, Lair of the Leviathan.
neglected
in the
to
title.
mention the Guardian of La Esponja.
What was it? A giant squid? They've been known to hunt and swallow entire corsairs.
No.
Megalodon? Devil whale?
Worse.
What then?
Female. Giant. Manatee.
A monster must be tamed, cheap whistle.
With what? A rolled up newspaper?
Taming the female is no easy task. Their fickle minds are the greatest of all riddles. Complex, confounding, beautiful.
Are we still talking about manatees?
I equipped my crew to be
Sailor,
able
you
to
never
communicate
know.
with the creatures. Alas, Santino was the only one who had learned to understand their song.
Sort of put all your eggs in one basket, huh?
Oh, what an explorer he would have made.
Santino wasn't raised by giant manatees, was he? How could he understand them?
Learned it on Flotsam Island, I believe, from a scientist.
The Marquis? Huh.
Even if we could get the winds to work in our favor, I'm not leaving this anchorage. I've come too far to risk losing the location of my super absorbent prize.
Sure, Santino could understand manatee, but how did he make those strange noises to communicate with them?
With the tongue of the manatee, of course.
What's the deal
Look
with
at
you
the
and
eye of the
manatee?
manatee.
It's a device that I plan to market to tourists such as yourself after this adventure was complete. It allows you to produce their sounds.
Gimme.
Oh, so I don't have to put my mouth on anything gross?
I asked one of my crewmen to watch after it long ago.
Let me guess. Santino.
Certainly not. His skills were not to be wasted on such a simple mission. It would have been one of the others, though I'll be slivered if I can remember which one.
So one of the mutineers should know where the tongue of the manatee is?
I imagine so.
Yes.
You don't have some cockamamie plan for taking care of the Leviathan?
Nothing. I originally spent 3 months fabricating a giant manatee suitor to be piloted by a crew of 15 men, all well learned in the ways of bestial. But sadly, they were lost during a trial run, mashed like peas.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
No.
Learn to communicate
No more of that
with
plan.
the manatee, and La Esponja Grande will finally be within our grasp.
That plan is no.
I need information.
I'll never break.
Tongue of the manatee. Who had it?
You'll never find it, betrayer.
Not really a betrayer. I infiltrated you for a reason.
Arr!
There we go.
You can't intimidate me.
Sure I can.
Arr! You can't intimidate me.
I don't remember which face will do it.
Comfy?
You're a betrayer.
But do you think Morgan is still into me?
Oh, yeah, definitely. See how you still have all your limbs? That means she cares.
Good.
Thought you were the scaredy cat of the group.
I'm deceptively principled, unlike you, Benedict Arnold.
Alright, that's enough.
Alright.
Oh, look at that fish flop. Come here, you.
Fish in pants. That's gotta feel weird.
Alright, you. Tongue of the manatee. Who had it?
Not telling you, man. I'll never talk. Santino's with me on this.
Yeah, we'll rot before you know anything.
Solidarity, brother!
Oh, tough guys, huh? Let's see what happens when I tighten the screws.
Hurt me all you want. I'll never sing for the man.
Yeah, hurt him all you want.
Yeah!
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry to have to go and pull you away from your Icor.
Unbelievable, Bron. I thought you and I were gonna have buckets of good times. Just you, me, Santino, Jumbo Jimbo, partying at the cantina. Maybe hit the mucus flume for a change of pace.
Yeah, can't believe I'm gonna miss out on the mucus flume. You can't stay tough forever.
Watch me.
Watch him.
I don't want to click Moose. I want to click Bug Eye.
All right, you.
Oh, damn it! The ship is moving. And escape won't get me out of this.
Watch me.
Watch him.
There we go.
I need information.
You'll never make me talk. I draw my strength from the Brotherhood.
Tell me where I can find the tongue of the manatee, or it's time for Tibetan tickle torture.
I didn't have it. I can't remember who had it, but it wasn't me.
He's telling the truth.
What? I didn't even have to do anything.
Sometimes they break easy, like delicate Fabergé eggs. Look at him. He's a wreck.
Just don't hurt me.
Fine.
Who would have thought Bug Eye was the delicate one? Alright.
Hey, Morgan. I know you're a cutthroat pirate hunter, but do you have any female insight into this manatee problem?
You mean the monster?
The same. This thing is colossal. Teeth the size of a ship's mast. Been killing any male manatee that gets within a flipper's length.
You know, she might seem cold and brutal, but she's probably just, I don't know, lonely. You know?
Shouldn't she just stop murdering anything that gets near her cave then?
What did you do when she showed her teeth?
Hello? I ran away.
Right. You know what I think?
What's that?
She needs another manatee to stand its ground and not be so afraid of her. She kills them because that's all she knows how to do. And if someone could overcome that fear of death and stand in front of her long enough to teach her something different, I think she might just let them.
Already married,
And then we
Guybrush.
could get the sponge?
Yes, and then we could get the sponge.
Good. Too
And then we
stupid
can
to
cure
see.
Elaine. Perfect. Talk a male manatee into standing its ground. Thanks, Mo. You're the best.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Mo. Can I borrow your sword for a minute?
Just for a minute.
Thanks.
There we go. It is time to deal with a traitorous traitor, who I set up with a good situation.
Sorry it had to
He
come to this.
screwed me over.
Tongue of the manatee location, or someone here will never need a milliner again.
A milliner?
Hat maker. A hatter. I'm cutting off somebody's head.
You don't have the stones.
Don't I?
You don't scare me with your sharp, shiny stick, puny mortal. I am Santino, the incontrovertible demonic skull, and I shall
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, man!
What? What happened? We can't see!
He did it! He's crazier than a sack of eels, man! What did he do? Santino's dead!
Don't hurt anyone else. I'll talk.
Go.
I didn't have it. That's all I can remember.
Forgive me for not trusting your bile-encrusted memory.
I didn't have it, bro.
He's telling the truth. Or at least he thinks he is.
All right. Who's next?
Last is the noob. Excuse me, I apologize for that.
May I have a look at your files?
As a trusted member of my crew, there's nothing I wouldn't share with
Awesome.
Really?
you. Go right ahead.
Open the files. Alright. Nuke. Greatest fear, Sister Agnes. So I need cross-eye. Okay. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Alrighty. Now we know what to do. Stupid manual control ring.
I need information.
I'll never break.
Arr. Alright, so it was... Was it nasty, stinky, cross-eyed geezer?
Stop!
There we go.
Please, no, Sister Agnes. Noogie's sorry.
Who had the tongue of the manatee, or you get the face again?
It was Moose. Moose had it. Please, no more.
Is this true?
Sad, I can't remember, brah.
It's Jimbo. His Icor funnel. That's the tongue of the manatee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I left it back in the big guy's stomach. How could I forget?
No wonder.
Yeah, how could you forget? Alright. Hey buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, I think this is the manatee we rode in on. He looks okay, considering.
How do I get in there?
Excuse me, manatee? What do you say to entering that cave? The one with all the carcasses of your brethren around it? Was that a yes? Alright, I'll learn to understand you and speak your language, and then we'll try this again.
Alright. Gotta figure out how to get in there. Favorite food?
Hungry fellow?
Whoop! There we go.
All of that ingestion and digestion has tossed the tongue of the manatee into the bile pool. That's a long way down.
And bile kind of implies semi-acidic.
Oh, I haven't played bongos since my stint as a beat poet.
If that's an organ, maybe don't hit it with your hook hand. Okay, he seems to be using his wrist. Nope, he's using the hook. And the bile rises. And it sinks as soon as I stop playing. So that's not working out, is it? Floppy fish. Crazy, man. I dig it. Like, wow. Alright, fish, do your thing. Yoink.
Got it! The Tongue of the Manatee, Travel Edition.
Is there a stationary edition somewhere? I got it, and that's all I need to know.
There's nothing interesting up there now. Just a whole lot of tongue.
Then how do I'm a little worried about how I get out of here. Do I have to use the same route as last time? I need to install a door in this big guy. This is going to be even worse without a ship to ride on.
Whoops.
Ew.
That was,
Yes.
Actually, I don't want to talk about it.
No, you don't want to talk about it.
It's the Travel Edition. I'm gonna have to make do with the phrases that come preloaded. Here goes nothing. Best start with courtesy. I'm not getting anywhere until I learn to understand his language.
Alrighty. Not getting anywhere until I understand the language.
Note to self. Never go fishing over the sacred manatee mating grounds.
Going up. Okay, I have forgotten what he said. Would allow me to communicate, how he learned to communicate with me. And I can't click on the guy from downstairs.
What is it, Swabby?
You said there's a scientist on Flotsam who understands manatee?
Yes, Santino learned it from him. Good luck getting to Flotsam, though. I shall not leave this spot until La Esponja Grande is in my hands!
Alright.
Morgan thinks the Leviathan just needs a male to stand its ground.
Well then, Cyrano, learn to understand their language and find the tongue of the manatee.
Then all I need to do is find her a suitor.
Oh, right, the tiny screwdriver. I mean,
What
the
you
tiny wrench.
Working.
On?
Right.
Plan B.
Oh, good thinking.
I mean, that
All
doesn't
right,
explain it
that's
to anybody
enough.
else, but I know what it
Just
means.
then.
All right.
Dakava's locket. Voodoo trinket or foil-wrapped candy with a nougat center.
Look all you want, but don't take it.
Swap, paste my picture in here. Push the button. Push the button, Frank.
What am I doing in this spindly husk? It can't be tree-pulled. Perhaps I've leapt into the decrepit shell of a sailor suffering starvation, or the torpid corpse of a malnourished deckhand.
So one of the mermaids calls him Pudgy, and she calls him so scrawny she thinks he's a dead guy. Well, I got a tiny golden wrench, buddy, so I know how to reverse your magic. How about
Now
that?
the arrow points the opposite way. This should be interesting, or fraught with peril.
Excuse me, I burped. Oh, pupil's gone again. Except this time I think it's on purpose. Alrighty.
Whoa! This voodoo throne is plush, comfortable, ergonomic. No wonder she never stands up when I arrive. Upsy daisy. She can't get up, but I need to talk to the Marquis de Singe.
Is that a too fat joke or is she crippled?
All the ingredients needed for a big, unhealthy voodoo salad. That's where I first met my old pyrite pal. When you handle tarot cards all day, it's important to moisturize. A variety of voodoo-y volumes. Nothing about the language of manatees, though.
Not that you could reach it anyway. Alright. Fracture, curse, journey.
A spot for a tarot card. It has the picture of a fractured scientist on it.
Yeah, he's definitely fractured.
It's a picture of an incredibly handsome adventurer on his way somewhere. It shows a woman conjuring a curse.
So, crackpot, journey to me.
Hex me now.
Or
I wonder
to
what this does.
This body. Voodoo sound effect.
Come on in. Enter my mystical lair of voodoo.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. I have traveled here to... Pardonnez-moi.
He
I
doesn't know
can't
why he
quite
came.
remember.
You've missed my musk?
Quoi? No. Are you feeling alright? You seem, how you say, bizarre.
I feel pretty.
That is nice. I will be going now.
Wait, while you're here, I want to ask you something.
I'm gonna do it.
What are the odds of a guy like you and a girl like me?
0! I will never compromise my science for a bunch of fooey and a pile of chicken bones. Will that be all?
I understand that you speak the language of giant manatees, and I'm not referring to your silly accent.
How do you know of this? Yes, I have a book that can teach one the language of these majestic creatures.
May I have this book?
I feel no need to give it to you. You will just tarnish it with your mumbo-jumbo voodoo nonsense. You have no respect for this science.
Yeah, but voodoo actually works here.
Marquis, bring me the book of the manatee language, or I'll give you an education on voodoo from the business end of a curse.
You make me laugh. This is the sound of my laughter. There will be no curse. because I am not believing in it. With that, I must go.
And with that, I must call it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. Or not, I'm not the boss of you. Hold on, let's set this aside. Curse. What is severed finger? Chicken foot back scratcher. Curse the doctor. Can I do it with just 2?
I think I need a card in each spot.
Alright, I'm going to try placing the 3rd one, and then I'm going to be back next time.
Whoa. That was like massive, instantaneous liposuction. Not that I've ever done that sort of thing.
That didn't work. Anyway, like I said, done here. We'll try more. There's only so many combinations of 3 cards that even remotely make sense. So, okay, I get it. I found the one combination that turns me back. Alright. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much. I've said my piece. Be well and enjoy yourselves.